So no one is producing sheep at the moment.
Hello and welcome, wheat lovers.
Yo yo yo, gorgeous people, how's it going? Hope that you are doing amazing and having a wonderful weekend. And here I come with a couple of 1v1 games, and hopefully we get our good rating today. Let's see what it is. Okay, so on this board, what do you think? My idea is the 4-8-10 because of the strong wood, and going to the 3-4-1-4. Okay, so outs for wheat and sheep we don't really have. Opponent goes with a 3-4-8. So this 5-6-11 looks okay-ish. Actually, we will have to decide between wheat and sheep as a starting resource, and both of them are important. So yeah, 4-9-11, 3-4-8, no sheep, no ore. Opponent doesn't look like they have the best setup. Probably they want to cut us off here to this port, I'm not sure. Sheep port is useless for them, wheat port is quite good. But let's see, 5-6-11 or 3-6-11, wheat or sheep, that's the question. What do you think? Feel free to leave a comment with your decision here. Okay, I guess we go with the wheat, and hopefully we don't get cut off to the sheep. Good luck, have fun, and the game is on. Dice rolls are quite all over the place, so no one is producing sheep at the moment, and we got 2 roads in hand, perfect time to plow. The opponent, Jimmy B, 1987. Name sounds a bit familiar. I don't know if I've played with this opponent before, but it might be. We got the city in hand, and even though we go to 3 points and opponent rolls a 7 and blocks and steals from us, I think it's still good to have this early city. Hopefully we can get to the 5-6-12 before the opponent cuts us off. They have on 10 cards, so I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of brick and wheat. Traded for a couple of wood, so yeah, we get cut off. It's not the worst. This 8 block is really painful though. We lost a bunch of wood from this block, so yeah, not the best. But I think we can come back from this. I don't know. Useless blocks up to this point. A couple of 10s give us a good opportunity to city up again and take a strong lead. I think it's time to port some clay for sheep, and 3 rolls. So now opponent settles on the sheep, on the 5-6-12, on the sheep and ore. And I'm not sure I should pop here, but we get punished for it, discarding a bunch of brick. Now 5. Yeah, 5 is strong now for the opponent because they're first to settle on the sheep. And now we got our 3rd city. Looking strong, looking quite good. What do we do with a bunch of sticks and stones? There's not much to do. They can only break bones. But we get a knight, and it's quite good to help protect in the future. And another knight. Quite alright. Opponent plays a knight themselves, block the 8 wood, steals an ore, and pops another dev. We steal back that ore, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna play another knight here, yeah. And it goes on the 8 wood again, so let's stay on top of the situation. Good block. Doesn't let the opponent get more sheep for more dev cards. So yeah, we need to stay on top of the dev card situation. And probably, I mean, we have a very good chance that the opponent plows us on the 4-6-11, and yeah, unlucky for them, this 5-9-10 was the priority. So no, not the best play, but we got a city in hand, but no settlements available to be upgraded. Now an 8 allows us to produce all the sheep now. With the 5 and the 9, the two strong sheep numbers. That's quite good, and already city up on it. Okay, knight and the 7 from the opponent, 6 rolls, not much to do. Now a 9. We go in the danger zone with 11 cards in hand. Let's see. Another 10. Got a lot of 4. I think I want to pop here because I mean, we produce plenty clay, so there's no point to port for clay. Opponent plays the road building, that was the last dev card. And now a 6. I think a knight would be okay to block this 8 wheat, and yeah, we still a brick and we can settle with some porting action. So now we got the 3 for 1 port, the general port, and game is looking quite good. Now on 11, let's us, we actually don't have a settlement spot, but BP is quite alright at this point, at this stage, gets us very close to winning. And let's see, I will prioritize this wood port over the ore port for some reason, but both of them are quite viable options. Another knight lets us stay on top of the largest army. Now a 6, and the opponent resigned. GG, well played, and think it's short enough that we can play another. Let's see the stats here. Quite a stomp. We produced a lot more than the opponent, and yeah, it showed. They kind of had no chance. Okay, on to the next one. And we're back, and here we go. What do we see here? So immediately the 569, best production, good ore and wheat and some wood. Also the 5-8-10 with lots of clay and wood port, and the 3-4-1. Also the 4-8-10 is a nice oil cheap combination. But I think we go with this highest production spot, the 569, and point left. And let's see what we'll have available. This time we lack sheep and clay, so probably the opponent goes with the 5-8-10 and the 4-8-10. I don't know, this looks just good to me here, and I think we might be left with the 3-4-8. And after that we could go to the ore port or this 3-4-1. Yeah, exactly like anticipated. So yeah, I think this 3-4-8 will work. Hopefully we get this 5-10 to the left before our opponent. Good luck, have fun. 3 was the first roll, and now 7. Let's see how this will go. This is our last placement match, and we already got a couple of roads in hand. Let's see, 5-10 is a priority in my mind, in my opinion, and now we just need a 9 to settle. Let's see if the opponent okay, they already give up the 5-10, it seems, not building a road that way, and they're only on a 10 wood, so road production is probably not their strongest point. But let's not take any risks and just settle. We double up on the wood production, and now we only need another 9 to settle. Opponent settles as well on the 4-5-11. I think we could go for this 9-10-11, that way we could build double settlements on the 9-10-11 and the 3-6-11 with just a couple more roads. Now a 3, a 7 by the opponent, and blocks the 9 wheat, and it immediately rolls, as always. So yeah, we've been waiting for that for quite a while. I think it's time to port some ore for that wheat. I don't know how long it will stay blocked. Again, another 9, that's not great. And yeah, opponent has 2 death cards in hand. We managed to steal a clay and we got our own knight. Now an 8, and let's see what the other death card is from the opponent. Maybe, no, they don't play it. Block this 4 sheep and steal a wheat, and now a 7 fucks up the plan. And we steal another wheat. They're blocking the 5 clay, and they block the 9 wheat again and steal a wheat. So what's going on here? Do I port for a wood or an ore or nothing? I think we pop here, we get a mono. Okay, things are looking interesting. And there's a lot of clay out there. Need to port for wheat anyway, no matter what we do. And I think there's still a lot left, so it's a good time to mono. We steal 6. And I don't think it's enough to go to the clay port and then do some other stuff, because we don't have enough wood. But it's still enough to road settle on the 3-6-11 to block the opponent's access. And now we get the other settlement and things are looking great. We are on 5 settlements and I think it's time to go to this port. Opponent rolls a 7, we'll lose our last stone and 6 gets blocked. It's not the end of the world. We are now on 0 cards and the opponent goes towards the 2-6-9. Finally we produce some wheat, much desired. We luckily steal a sheep after blocking the sheep, but opponent takes the largest army and steals the sheep back. This 6 block is hurting because that was a city. Now we lose a wood after opponent blocks themselves on the 8 clay. Luckily we get that city down anyway, and 8 rolls. Opponent probably doesn't want us to plow them on the 2-6-9. So interesting strategy, but I don't know if it's the best. Now 5. I think we port for a sheep here. We are not waiting for that 3 to roll. And still an ore, that's good. We can port wheat for sheep and we get a year of plenty. Now we get a 3 and I don't really want to use the year of plenty for wheat. We are on 9 wheat 2 times. So there's 4 wheat to be produced on every 9. But a 10 rolls instead, and I don't know. I think I can go to this ore port instead of the clay port. I don't know. Both of them are good, but here we got a 2 city up opportunity, and we have good numbers for clay and wheat, and I actually don't want to use the year of plenty for either. Let's see what happens. 11, finally. We get some wheat in hand. And is this the time to year of plenty? Not sure. I think I want to pop another dev. We get a couple of knights. It's not bad at all. And the 7 from the opponent, exactly on 10 cards. This card's a lot of wheat and some wood. And perfect block on the 4, actually. Another 7, and I think it's time for this last knight in hand to get into action. Again on the 4, and our last city goes down on the 9, 10, 11. Now at 10, should I port or should I just... I think I just use the year of plenty to see, okay, the road building. To see what that dev card was, and it was a road building. Interesting, because now we can plow the opponent on 3, 4, 9 if something good rolls, like a 4. And do I actually want to do this or just settle on the ore port? I think this might be the end of the game. If I do this, I'm on 13, opponent is on 6. And yeah, they actually resign. GG, well played. And this was the last placement match, but we already got promoted. So we are on goal 2 after 10 games. Not the best, not the worst. But these were 2 fast and easy games. We kind of stomped the opponents, which was yeah, a bit of skill, a bit of luck, I don't know. But I hope you enjoy the content and have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and See you next time. Bye bye.